What if I told you that adding just one thing to your daily diet could drastically improve both your fertility and your erections? I'm Dr. Debbie, a urologist and pelvic surgeon, and today I'm going to share some fascinating research on a specific food item and how it can positively impact your fertility and erectile health. Trust me, this is something you won't want to miss. But first, please like the video. The more people like it, the more YouTube will distribute it to people who don't have access to doctors or hospitals. Let's dive into the topic. In 2024, a group of researchers decided to dive deep into the effects of one particular food on both fertility and erections. They reviewed a wealth of data and looked at multiple studies to uncover the truth about this food. What they found was eye-opening. In a systematic review and meta-analysis, which is a method that combines data from different studies to get a clearer picture, researchers discovered something incredible. After reviewing 4 major studies with a combined total of 875 participants, they found a surprising link between a specific food and significant improvements in fertility and erections. These participants were all between the ages of 18 and 80 and had varying fertility issues. 2 of these studies were randomized control trials, meaning they had solid, scientifically backed results. In these studies, one group consumed 2 servings of this food daily, while the control group had none. The results were mind-blowing for men in particular. Men who ate this food every day saw significant improvements in their sperm health, improvements that could have a direct impact on conception. Let's break it down. Sperm motility, which is how well sperm can swim to reach the egg, increased by an astounding 51%. Sperm morphology, which refers to the shape of the sperm, critical for fertilization, improved by 54%. And perhaps most importantly, sperm vitality, which measures how alive and energetic the sperm are, went up by 61%. The more vital your sperm, the more likely they are to make it to the egg. Now, you might be thinking, why would a simple food make such a huge difference? What's so special about this food? Well, the answer lies in its nutritional powerhouse. So, what was the food? It was nuts. Yes, those little things we often take for granted. More specifically, in one study, it was 75 grams of walnuts eaten daily for 12 weeks. In another, it was a combination of 60 grams of mixed nuts, including 30 grams of walnuts, 15 grams of almonds, and 15 grams of hazelnuts, consumed daily for 14 weeks. You may be wondering, how do these nuts work their magic? It all comes down to their healthy fats, antioxidants, and vitamins. Nuts are packed with omega-3 fatty acids and monounsaturated fats, both of which are linked to better sperm quality. These fats improve the environment in which sperm are created, making them healthier, more energetic, and more likely to reach their destination. But that's not all. Nuts also contain antioxidants that protect sperm and eggs from damage. These antioxidants keep the reproductive system in top shape, helping to ensure that both eggs and sperm are as strong and resilient as possible. Furthermore, nuts have a low glycemic index, meaning they don't cause spikes in blood sugar. This is incredibly important, as high blood sugar and insulin resistance can negatively affect fertility. And now, let's talk about erections. After all, I did promise I'd tie nuts to better erections as well. You might be asking, how do nuts impact erectile function? Here's where things get even more fascinating. The same healthy fats, antioxidants, and amino acids in nuts that improve sperm health also support the health of blood vessels. Why is that important? Because good blood vessel health is key for strong and long-lasting erections. Nuts, particularly pistachios, contain a powerful amino acid called arginine. This amino acid is a precursor to nitric oxide, a compound that is essential for erections. Nitric oxide helps relax blood vessels and increases blood flow, which is exactly what you need for an erection. In fact, one small study found that 17 men who ate 100 grams of pistachios daily for just 3 weeks showed remarkable improvements in erectile function. And that's not all. Researchers actually looked at the blood flow to the penis using Doppler ultrasound and found significant improvements in penile blood flow. Another study with 83 men found that eating 60 grams of mixed nuts daily for 14 weeks significantly improved orgasmic function and sexual desire compared to a control group. The impact was not just about physical health, it was emotional and psychological too. The men reported feeling more confident and in touch with their sexual health. Now, I know what you're thinking. These studies may have been small and the sample sizes were limited. But the effects were undeniably positive. Could this be a natural, simple solution to boost fertility and erections? The answer is yes. Adding a handful of nuts to your daily routine could be an easy and effective way to improve both your fertility and your erectile health. But of course, this is not a magic fix. Fertility and erectile function are complex and multifactorial, which is why it's important to consider the pillars of your overall health: diet, exercise, sleep, and stress management. Remember, before you go searching for the next miracle food or supplement, make sure you're addressing these basic health factors first. If you're not sleeping well, eating a poor diet, or managing stress, no food or supplement will work as effectively as you'd like. Before you leave, I want to ask a favor. Did you know that only 20% of people watching my videos are subscribed to my channel? It's an incredibly simple way to support me, and it doesn't cost you a thing. If you're enjoying the content, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video. Supporting my channel helps me continue to share valuable, evidence-based health advice with you every week. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time.